This conference will now be recorded.
What about you, Arun and Yogesh? Okay, anyway, I will share the Oracle. Okay, then Informatica software. I'll share the software. You just download and extract it. I will install it. Okay, in the coming next classes and all. Now come to the Informatica. Before coming to Informatica, okay, before coming to Informatica, do you know SQL developer? Everyone, I'll show you how to open this SQL developer. One more thing. Okay, if you are speaking, you can just unmute. Okay, if you're not speaking, okay, just mute it. Okay, yourself. Now this is the SQL developer. Okay, I will share you the SQL developer. Okay, once you install Oracle database in your laptop, this SQL developer is a client tool to connect the Oracle database. Just click on this SQL developer. Okay, now once you open this SQL developer, right? See left side you can see list of schemas. Okay, left side you can see list of schemas. Schemas is nothing but databases. So what we are doing as part of this course for starting, okay, for starting some weeks, we are using this Scott schema as a source. Scott schema as a OLTP system. Consider this Scott schema as a OLTP system. Let me show you. This is the Scott database. Consider this as a OLTP as of now. OLTP stands for online transaction processing. And we have a one more schema called target. So consider this target schema, target database as a OLAP, which is our data warehouse as of now. So what I will do, just expand this tables. Okay, we have a list of tables. See, once we install Oracle database, you will get this Scott schema by default. You will get 4 tables: EMP, DPT, okay, bonus and salary grade something. So I'll just write on query here, select star from EMP. So we have some, okay, I just modified this table. Let me revert it back. Don't get confused. Okay, this is same EMP table only. You will be having in your Scott schema. Yesterday I just modified some of the records of the EMP, so I'm correcting. That's it. This committed. Okay. So now tell me how many columns are there and how many records are there in this table. You can use ping also, chat also. How many columns are there and how many records are there? There are 8
8
columns and
columns
14.
and 14 rows.
Correct. 8 columns and 14 records, right? Now what
Yes.
I will do, come to another schema, another database, which is target. Connect to target. I will show you how to create this target schema in your laptop while installing Oracle database. Okay. Don't get okay confused. This target database I will show you in your laptop how to create this target database. But in real time, admin will create. Okay. So create table emp underscore target as select star form scott.emp where 1 is equal to 2. Tell me what this statement will do.
It
If I
will copy the same.
what this statement will do,
Syntax, it will copy the same thing. It's a
it will
universal
copy this. Okay, it will copy the same thing means with the data also or only structure.
only structure.
Okay, so it will Harshit, what it will do this statement?
Yes, it will copy only the structure of the EMP table
Yeah,
into, yes.
correct. So if this table is already there, I'm just dropping out. If it is there, it will drop. In your case, no need to drop, no need to write this drop statement. Okay, in your laptop. Now, so if I execute this statement, okay, if I run this statement, what will happen? It will create a new table, okay, by using this Scott schema, okay, without data. By using this EMP is present in the Scott schema without data. See, you can use this CTAS or else what you need to do, you have to go to this Scott, okay, just click on this EMP, then go to SQL, then copy this DDL, okay, create script. DDL means create script, create table, and with all the 8 columns you need to copy this create statement and just change the table name and execute here. Both are same only. So instead of copying this DDL and running here, I'm just using that table and doing a CTAS. Execute. See, table is created. Now just see here, select star from emp underscore target. Now there is no data, correct? Columns are there, but there is no data. Now what I will do, what is our requirement is, by using ETL, by using Informatica, I will extract this data from, I will extract the data from EMP and loads into EMP underscore target. 1 minute. Okay, now come to the Informatica. How to open Informatica means go to the start, all programs. You can see Informatica folder. I will install in your laptop. Okay. You can see client and server. Okay. In real time, in company, you can see only client, not server. Just expand this client. So we are learning Informatica Power Center client. Expand this Power Center. Okay, see these are the 4 client tools of Informatica: repository manager, designer, workflow manager, and monitor. First time you have to click on the repository manager. Okay, just click this OK. Expand this one. Now this is the repository. Okay, in your laptop I will show you how to create this repository also. Okay, so right click on this repository, connect. So when you say connect, okay, username and password. See, in this course, as part of this course, you are giving username as an administrator, password is also administrator. But in real time in the company, you are using your Windows credential, your laptop credential, whatever IT team will provide, right? So copy this username and paste it for the password, connect. So now you are connected to Informatica. Okay, this R is what this repository manager is a client tool. So by using this client tool, you connected to Informatica server, which is repository, which is server. Okay. Now these are the folders. See, in your laptop, once we install Informatica, you will not get any folders, remember. Only you will get deployment groups. You will not get all these folders like uh, training folder is there, ETL batch folder is there, dimshed is there, data hub is there. You will not get any folder. I will show you how to create a folder. Okay. In real time, you are not creating folder. Don't worry about folder creation. Admin will create. Now click on this repository. Go to the folder tab. Okay. Go to the folder tab. Create. I'll give one name like this folder is already created yesterday. I will do one thing. Weekday batch is there, right? I will delete this folder and I will create with the same name. You cannot create a two folders with the same name. Okay. Now go to the folder, create, just give the name. Okay. Weekday underscore batch. Don't give any spaces in the folder name. Okay. You can use underscore. Now click OK. Now this is the folder it is created. Weekday underscore batch. Okay. Now R is done. Okay. Repository work is done. R work is done. Okay. Now come to D, designer. See, when you click on D, designer will open. Okay. When you click on W, workflow manager will open. Okay. When you click on this M, monitor will open. So these are the 4 client tools of Informatica. Now come to the designer. See, out of these 4 client tools, okay, out of these 4 client tools, this R will be used by admin. Okay, R will be used by Informatica admin in real time also. Okay, Informatica admin. So developers will be using D, designer, workflow manager and monitor. Okay, so in the designer, developer will be spending 70 to 80% of time. I'll tell you, okay, what are the things he's doing in the designer. Then workflow manager is spending 20 to 30% of time. Just 20% of time you can say, or 30% of time. Then in monitor, developers are not doing anything, just checking the status logs. Means how many records reading from the source, how many records loading into target, if any records got rejected, okay, what is the reason for that. So all this information you can get it in the monitor. Okay, now come to this designer. Can you see that folder here, weekday underscore batch? Okay, I will show you how to connect designer also. Same thing. This is the repository you will get in all the client tools. Just you need to say right click connect. Same username and password. Administrator. Can you see this folder? Weekday underscore batch here. So whatever folder, okay, admin is created in this R repository manager, that folder can be accessible in all the client tools. Designer, workflow manager, monitor. Okay. Now just right click on this folder, open. You can say connect or open. Okay, when you say connect, okay, it will connect to that folder, but work area will not open for you. You need to right click again on the folder, then say open. Say work area will open now. This is the designer work area. This is the development where you are doing. Okay, this is the ETL development you are doing here in the designer. Any doubts till now? Till now, any doubts? Anil, understanding?
Yeah, Shivanand. This is the workplace. I mean, this is the workplace we are doing the work, right? So
Yes, we are creating our map. We are building our ETLs. We are building our programs. This is the
Sir,
workplace.
like I joined in the middle.
I know. That is the reason I'm asking understanding. So this is the place, okay, where we can do our development part.
So can't we
Okay.
create folder in a folder?
Sorry, Yogesh, can you repeat?
Can't we create a folder inside a folder? Yes. Weekday batch is there, na? Inside that can't we create one more folder, like subfolder?
No. See, this folder weekday underscore batch folder also you are not creating in real time. Don't worry about folders.
Okay.
This folder will be created by admin only in real time. Admin will be, see, in real time you will not get a folder like training, weekday, weekend. Okay, you will get a folders like your actual modules. Assume you are working for banking domain, then the folders names will be like finance, okay, then savings, then it will be credit card. The folder name loans, deposit, the folder names will be like this. If you are working for healthcare project, okay, if you are working for a healthcare domain project, the folder names will be climb, okay, hospital, medical, insurance, the folder name will be like this. It is for module, one folder will be there. Okay, okay, we know they were asking something.
No, 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 no. Everything is
Okay,
okay.
yeah, now come to this okay, now come to this designer weekday underscore batch. Can you please write down these components of designer? These are the components of designer: source analyzer, target designer, transformation developer, maplet designer, mapping designer. I'll show you. Write down these are the components of designer, these 5. Components of designer. Okay, first one is source analyzer, second one is target designer, then transformation developer, I will tell you this later, then maplet designer. Okay, this also I will tell you later. This is used for reusable purpose. Then mapping designer. Okay, last one is mapping designer. So these are the components of designer: source analyzer, target designer, transformation developer, okay, maplet, mapping. Written? Written?
Just a second. Just a
Yeah,
second.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Just write down this names. That is enough.
Write down this names. Mm.
Okay, come to the designer. Now these are the components of designer: source analyzer, target designer, transformation, maplet, and mapping. Okay. Now by using this source analyzer, we can import the sources. So tell me what is our source and what is our target? What is our source and what is our target? Our source is also relational, correct? Our source is also table. Target is also table. Yes or no? Our source is also table. Target is also table, right? Now come to the Informatica. Go to source analyzer. See, by using the source analyzer, we can import our source objects like source table or file or whatever. Go to, see, when you click on this source analyzer, you can see sources in the tab. When you click on this target designer, you can see targets. When you click on this mapping, you can see mappings. These two I will tell you later. Don't worry. These are reusable tasks. Come to source analyzer, go to sources. Okay, import from database or import from file or import from COBOL or import from XML. Which one I need to select?
Import from database.
Import from database, because our okay, our source is a database, right? Our source is a database. Now here, first time, only one time, okay, we need to create a ODBC. ODBC stands for Oracle Database Connectivity. ODBC stands for Oracle Database Connectivity. Okay, just click this button. Select the Scott. It is already created, but I will show you how to create. And I have this screenshot also. I'll share you after this class how to create this ODBC. Just add, select Oracle Wire Protocol, finish. Give the ODBC name. See, always remember this ODBC name is not same as, okay, schema name. You can give anything, but in real time, okay, we are giving the same name as schema name. Schema name is database name. So Scott, and description is not required. Host is local host. Means in real time you are not giving local host. In real time, where that Oracle server, okay, Oracle server is there, that machine's IP address you are giving. That server's IP address you are giving, or host name. Port is 15214 for Oracle. SID is ORCL. Click on this test connect. The here actual username and password you need to give, which is Scott and Tiger. Okay. Click OK. Now connection is established. This is only one time. Okay. This ODBC creation is only one time. Now click OK. Now you can select that Scott. So then give the username. Username is Scott. Username, owner name, both are same. Password is Tiger. Connect. When you say connect, okay, it will display all the tables, okay, views and synonyms. Right now I don't have any synonyms. See, you can import 3 database objects in Informatica. Okay, first one is tables. Okay, then views. Views also we can import into Informatica. And synonyms. Right now I don't have any synonym. Okay, so 3 objects. Now expand these tables. Which is our source? Source table, tell me. EMP table. Yeah, just click on this EMP. Click OK. Now can you see this EMP is imported? EMP object is imported into Informatica. Double click on this. Okay. Can you see how many columns are there? Tell me how many column. See, column name is there, data type is there. Okay, precision, scale. If it type primary key any column, then it will show key. Or else if it is not a key, it will show not a key. How many columns are there? 8 columns, right? Same as data type. Yes or no? Database.
Okay.
Understood? Till here?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. Now click OK. Now you have to do control. Yes. Control S for saving, or else go to repository, save it. See, now you can see whatever object you are importing by using the source analyzer, you will get it in the sources folder. Can you see here EMP?
Yes.
And one more point, remember everyone, okay, it is very important. While importing the source table, data will not come. See how many records are there in my employee table in the database? How many records are there? Rows.
14 rows.
14, right? Yeah, well, when you import your source into Informatica EMP, only structure will come, data will not come. This 14 records will not come here. I will tell you when 14 records will read. Okay, when you import any source or target, data will not come. Okay, only structure will come. Structure, data types, constraints, precision. Okay, only these things will come. Now come to the target designer. Now again go to targets. Same thing, import from database, because our target is also database, right? See, for target also create an ODBC. Same thing, select Oracle wire protocol, finish, give the ODBC name which is target. Okay, localhost 1521 over CL, click on test connect, username is target, password also target. See, this schema in your laptop, I will show you how to create once I install Oracle. Click OK, apply, click OK, click OK. Now you select target. This ODBC creation is only one time. Okay, every time no need to create. Connect and select the table name. Which is the table name? Tell me. EMP underscore. Which table we created here? In the target.
target.
Yes. EMP underscore target. Click OK. Control S. Save it. Can you see here 8 columns? And whatever object you are importing by using target designer, that will come under targets folder. Okay. Now next is come to mapping. Okay. See, these two I will tell you later. Okay, so now source is imported into Informatica, target is imported into Informatica. Now the next thing is program. See, in Informatica, for programs in other language, C, Java and all, you created a program, right? So in Informatica, for programs we call as a mapping. Okay, mapping is nothing but mapping contains the source and target, okay, objects. Now how to create this mapping means, click on the mapping designer, go to the mappings tab, create. Okay, in Informatica, the mapping name, okay, always starts with M underscore. Remember, small m underscore, mapping name, M underscore, and you can use the your EMP underscore target load, meaningful name. Don't use spaces in the mapping name. Okay, M underscore, then your target table name, then load. You can write load or you can write insert, anything. Enter. So this is the mapping. Now to create one simple mapping in Informatica, we should have minimum one source, one target. Okay, this is our source, right? EMP is our source. Drag this EMP source into the mapping designer. You will get the, inside this mapping you will get source definition, and drag this target into your mapping designer. This is your target, this is your source. Okay, I'll show you once again. Drag this EMP into your mapping design. See, this is your mapping designer. Okay, and drag this target into your mapping designer. See, make it bigger. These are the navigators. If you click this one, you will get a left side space. If you click this one, you will get a down space. Okay, now when you drag the source EMP into your mapping designer along with your source, okay, EMP source, you will get one transformation which is a source qualifier. We call it as a source qualifier. Can you see here, source qualifier? So this is the first transformation, and this is our target definition. This is our target definition, means our target table. Okay, now this EMP number column, okay, we need to drag it from this box and leave it on the EMP number of the target. And this ename from the box, okay, drag it and leave it on the ename of the target. This job you can drag it. See here, instead of doing one by one, this we call as a link. Okay, this we call as a links. Delete this links, right click on the source qualifier, select all the columns and drag from the first column and leave it on the first column. Now it is connected. So what is meant by ETL? Extract, transform, and load, right? So extracting the data from EMP source definition, okay, loading into EMP underscore TGT, and this is the transformation in Informatica. This is the transformation. So create a simple mapping, to create a simple program in Informatica, one mapping simple, you should have minimum one source definition, one target definition, one source qualifier. Without source qualifier, you cannot create a mapping. I will tell you what is the main use of source qualifier. Till here understood? Now control S. Control S. Now you can see mapping is valid. See the mapping and mapping name is valid. If you have any errors, see for example, I will not link this one. Now say control S, say mapping is invalid. Why it is invalid? You can see the error message in the top here only. See here, transformation. Okay, what is the error message? Mapping must have at least one loadable target. See, we have a loadable target here, but it is not linked. Then link it. Link from here to here. Now you control S, it is valid. Understood till here? Any doubts? Understood till here? Any doubts?
Hello.
Tell me, Harshit.
Yes. In a source or in a target, we can take SQL Server also, right?
Yeah, you can take SQL Server also. Source or
Okay.
target. Yeah.
Okay.
You can import the table from Oracle and you can load into SQL Server. That is also possible. Any doubts? Vinod, Anil, Yogesh? Till now, understood?
Sir, these are relational databases. What if the
Yeah,
source is
these are the relational. Yeah, tell me what if the sources are files, right?
yeah, sir, files, yeah.
Yeah, I will come back to that. Don't worry. So this is the first mapping, right? So I just took as a relational as a source. See, I will import the flat file also. See, in my laptop, I have a file also. Let me show you the file. Open the files here. Just open any one file. See, I have this EMP file also, text file. I will show you how to import this file in coming classes after 2-3 classes. Don't worry. File also I'm going to teach you. This relational understood? Any doubts, Yogesh? Vinod?
So the source qualifier will be generated by automatically. By itself.
Yes. When you drag the source definition into your mapping designer, source qualifier will come automatically. So what is the use of source qualifier means? Okay, let me tell you. See here, what is the data type in EMP number? Tell me. What is the data type of EMP number? Okay. What is the data type here in the source qualifier? Decimal. So what is the main use of source qualifier transformation is it will convert the source data types into Informatica native data types. Okay. See, this Informatica supports heterogeneous sources, right? Okay. What is the main use of source qualifier means? Okay. It will convert. Okay. It will convert source data types into Informatica native data types. Okay, it will convert the source data types into Informatica native data types. So without source qualifier transformation, you cannot create a mapping because Informatica supports heterogeneous sources, right? Heterogeneous means it may be relational, it may be file, correct? So in Oracle, it is a number and varchar, but if it is a SQL server, it will be integer and string, right? So what the source qualifier will do, it will extract the data from heterogeneous sources. It may be SQL Server or DB2 or okay Oracle or files or XML or COBOL, whatever the source may be. The source qualifier will convert the source data types into Informatica native data types. because when you run the workflow, see all these transformations you are seeing, right? Expression, filter, aggregator, all these transformations will understand Informatica data types, not the source data types. Understanding, right? So see, now what I will do, I will delete the source qualifier. Okay, now try to link from source definition to target definition. It is not possible. It is not coming. Can you see the error message in the left side below corner? Source connectors must end in source qualifier. Can you see this error message?
Yes, sir.
So in interview they may ask, can we create a mapping without using source qualifier? No. Source qualifier is must. What is the main use of source qualifier means? It will convert the source data types into Informatica native data types. See, when you drag the source when you drag the source into your mapping designer, automatically source definition will come. If it is not coming, see we have some property here. If you uncheck that one, it will not come. Then you can take externally here. This is a source qualifier. You can click on the source qualifier and you can take. And you need to select your source definition. It will link automatically. This is the source qualifier transformation. Understood? Now link from here to target. Save it. It is valid. Now mapping is done. Okay, designer work is done. Now come to the workflow. Okay, come to the workflow. So what are the components of designer? Tell me.
Source analyzer, target designer, transformation developer, maplet designer, mapping designer.
Yeah, same thing in workflow also. We have a components: task developer, worklet, workflow. See same folder weekday underscore batch. We can see here also weekday underscore batch. Okay, in workflow also we have three components. Okay, task developer, worklet designer, workflow designer. As of now we'll see workflow designer. These two again I will tell you later. Now nothing is there, right, in my workflow. Okay, nothing is there. Now go to the workflow, create. See, workflow name starts with wf underscore. What is the mapping name starts with? Mapping name m underscore, right?
Small m underscore.
Yes. So whatever name you given m underscore emp target load, here you should give only wf underscore. Remaining is same. Emp target load. Remaining is same. The only difference is there m underscore, here wf underscore workflow. Now click OK. So when you create a workflow, okay, when you create a workflow, you will get a start. This we call as a start task. This we call as a start task. Okay, next step is, okay, we need to take the session. See, this is the session. Okay, just click on this session and click into the workflow designer. This is a workflow designer, and there in the designer, mapping designer. Okay, now click here. You'll get list of mappings created in weekday underscore batch under designer. How many mappings you created here under this folder? How many mappings you created? Only one, right? See, whatever mappings you created, that will come under mappings folder. How many mappings created? Only one, correct?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, that you can see it here. Click OK. So when you, okay, I will show you once again. Click on the session. Okay, click here. You can see the mappings. Click OK. Now this we call as a session task. See, don't worry about all this terminology. Mapping, workflow, source definition, target definition, session, start, link. You will get slowly, you will get, okay. In day one, you will not be perfect. So that is the reason I'm sharing this recording. Watch it once again. And in your laptop, if you do yourself one mapping, right, you will understand all this terminology. See, the process is same. If we create 100 programs in Informatica, the process is same: importing source, importing target, creating mapping, creating workflow, selecting session, linking and running. The process is same, but only thing, the logic will change here. Say as of now we are not doing anything. In coming classes I will be using the transformations. That means logics I will be using. Okay, now next is go to the task, link task, link from start to session. save it, Control S. See, workflow is valid now. Workflow is valid. You can see here workflow is valid. Next, what we need to do in the workflow, see in workflow, what we are doing, we are selecting a mapping in the session and go to connections tab, relational. Okay, go to connections, relational. Okay, first time, okay, you need to select a, you need to create a connection variable only one time. You need to create a connection variable only one time. See, these connection variables are created by me only. In your laptop, you will not get any connection variable. Okay, now click on the new, select Oracle. If your database is Oracle, select Oracle. See, if your database is SQL Server, Harshit, you can select SQL Server. Okay, select Oracle here, click OK. Then give the connection name. See, connection name you may give same as schema name. Again, it is not recommended, but in real time, 90% we are giving same as schema name only. Username, okay, username is same as schema name, which is Scott. Password is Tiger. Password is case sensitive, remember. Connection string is ORCL. Click OK. See, this Scott connection name is already present here. I created already here. You can see Scott. If you want to see edit, click on the edit. See, this Scott connection name is already created for Scott schema, and target connection name is already created for target schema. Again, these connection variables are only one time, first time. See, in your laptop, once I install, I will show you first time how to create this connection variable. Close it. Now double click on the session, go to the mapping tab, click on the source. Show you once again. Double click on the okay, session, go to the mapping tab, click on the source and target. You can see here source, target, transformation. Now can you see here emp underscore target? Can you see here emp underscore target here in the session level? Can you see here emp underscore target in the targets?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you see emp definition here? Emp, only emp in the session. Can you see only emp? No, right? You can see source qualifier, correct? Yes or no? You can see this, see this figure seeing sq underscore transformation. That means it's a source qualifier. That means what? You are not seeing the source definition in the session. You are seeing a source qualifier. I will tell you why. The reason why you are getting here source qualifier, I will tell you. Okay. Now for the source, okay. See, our source is table or file. Relational, right? Our source is a relational, right? So you can see relational reader. Just click on this connections. What is the connection for source? Scott. Select. Click apply. Now come to target. Target is a relational writer. Means we are writing the data to the relational table. And come to connections tab. Click here. What is the connection name for target? Target. Click OK. Okay, these properties I will tell you. Apply. Click OK. Now Control S. Save it. Now see, it is workflow is valid. Now what is the next step now? Everything is done. Mapping done, workflow done, connections we given, everything is done. Now right click on this workflow, start workflow. Right click on this workflow anywhere, right click, start workflow means run the job. Start workflow means run your job. Okay, run your workflow. Now come to the monitor. Okay, can you see here in the monitor, which is our folder? Weekday batch. You can see this weekday batch. You can see this is a workflow name. It is succeeded or it got failed? It is succeeded or failed?
Succeeded.
Succeeded. Okay, see, you can see start time and completion time also. You can see start time and completion time also. Okay, now this we call as a session. See, this we call as a session and this we call as a workflow. Okay, now right click on the session, get run properties. Okay, here you can see source and target task details, and source target statistics. Expand the source target statistics. Okay, now this SQ is the source. This is the target table. Tell me how many records are reading, how many records are loading. How many records are reading?
Reading 14 records.
14
and return
records.
20 records.
Yeah, 14 records reading, 14 records loading. Now come to the database. Okay, just write a query, select staff from emp underscore target, execute. Can you see the 14 records here loaded from emp table?
Yes.
Can you see this 14 records loaded here?
Yes, sir.
Understood? So what are the steps we followed? Just tell me, recap it. I will note down. What are the steps? What are the things we done today?
We created one CTAS
We created one.
table
Okay.
in the Oracle.
Okay.
Then we came to this Informatica developer.
Okay.
In that we created one folder.
Okay.
Then we moved on to repository.
Okay.
In that we selected the database from where the source code we need to transform onto.
Okay.
Then we came to designer folder.
Okay.
After that we created a target.
Okay.
Then after we came to designer. In that we drag that source and target table together.
Okay.
Then that this one source qualifier is generated. SQL qualifier is generated.
Okay.
In that from source code to the target table, it converted the data types to the native form of the Informatica.
Okay.
After that, we moved on to mapping.
Okay. Okay. Next. So what we did, Arun?
We connected source to target. Yeah.
Yeah. Arun understood. Vinod? Harshit?
Yeah. Little bit confused, but I answer.
Okay. Harshit understood.